My team was on sublevel 1. I knew they were in danger.
We'll go back then.
The Marmonts turned innocent people into tools using the FBC's authority. They thought they were untouchable out here, hidden away in the woods? No. Actions have consequences. And I'm the consequences.
They're here.
Sublevel 1.
Oh no. Oh, Jules!
Oh, you fucking bastard! Jules Marmont killed my team.
Oh no.
He was taken by the shadow. I'm sorry. I should get that gun while I'm up here.
Oh, yes, the... Oh, yeah. That gun. I know which one you're talking about. If you'll just forgive me for having a sip of coffee to begin with. My team is dead. I still can't kill those things yet, but I can kill them. I can probably kill them if I get the gun. Don't.
How do I get in the room with that gun? Can't open it from the side.
Is there a different door? There's a different door over there. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
These panels are blocking the door.
Oh my gosh. Panel! I know you want me to touch the panel switch. Oh my god, I'm like... Where was the panel switch? Wasn't it here? Actually, I thought it was like here. Wasn't it here? Where is the damn panel switch? I can't open my map because I don't want to walk around like this. Woo, woo, woo. My god, the panel switch. Oh, it was in here.
I mean, that name is not very scientific. I mean, who came up with that? Shadow. Comes to mind. Like some kind of assistant. Un putain d'assistant. Moi,
Oh, it changed.
I run the lake house. This is my facility. Mine! He cannot just walk in here for 1 week, make some speeches, and then fly back to New York. Espèce de crétin, prétentieux. The jackass thinks he's a fucking rock star. And he made fun of the name. Oh, the shadow. The shadow is good. It's evocative. He is just a jealous, spoiled little child. And I will make it so everyone can see this. I will make it so no one even remembers his name. Tous ces imbéciles là, hein? They all think I am a pencil pusher. They think I do not have the mind for such work. Eh bien, ils verront. Ils verront! I will take what they think is possible. I will break it.
Yeah, he was just coming here for a visit for a week. I don't think he was even gonna interfere with anything. I don't even know if Jules was taken by the Taken yet by that point. Probably not. That's just how he is. Okay, I moved the panels. Now we go. Oh, shoot. But now the way to go is different. Get the damn gun. Get the damn gun. Go. We are not reading now. Get the gun first. The gun, which is right here. Oh, level 3.
This should get me down to sub-level 5. And this should get me past any other problems.
Something about Blackrock material. Charge the Blackrock launcher. By launching down, or by holding down the button, charge shots go farther and deal more damage on impact. Okay. I'll read this after getting those dudes here. Yes, because we can get those dudes with this gun, right? We better be able to. Prototype Blackrock weapon with charging mechanism. Launches anti-paranatural projectiles that shatter on impact. Maybe here. Or I'll put it here. Alright, buddies.
Finally! Something works on these bastards.
Very nice and anti-paranatural. Where's the other one? I know there were 2 of you. If you don't want to come over now, fine. Fine, I'll get you later then. All of this is the abstract art that Rudolph was doing. Didn't really help with anything, huh? Oh, I can't even see inside there.
Okay, Blackrock powder. Need to keep an eye out for more of these.
Blackrock rounds. I'm a Blackrock shooter now. Another password. Progress update number 5. Got the firing mechanism working. It's throwing the test projectiles a good distance. Turned out pretty nicely. The fittings between the grenade launcher and custom components are a bit loose. No proper lathe here, but at least it works. Now I need some actual Blackrock for the tests. I know there's some on sub-level 5, but the acting inventory supervisor doesn't get access to that floor. Next steps, source Blackrock. And then they got it, they built it.
There was a crack in the lake house. The Marmonts had let the lake in, but the water could not flow. It became trapped, stagnant.
Oh, Diana read this one before.
The truth was controlled here. The art was not art, just content for the experiment. The contrived overlap rebounded on itself, compressing, compounding, reflecting and refracting. An urban legend and a murder in constant imbalance, cause and effect hopelessly entangled. Arranged wrong, the dream logic flawed. The feedback loop doubled and redoubled, out of control. The pressure kept building, looking for a release.
So Alan had time to be working on this side Marmont story while writing his own story. Writer's block on his own story, work on something else, hope it sticks. Now, I don't think we have any clue for this one yet. Oh, dude, the password's written on a sticky note on this one. 021219. Wow, that's so... Because you couldn't even see it here, it's so dark. Wow, that's really tricky. 1219. There we go. Reassignment from Jules Marmont to Livingston. Hello, Carla. I have decided to reassign you from Project Ramnus to Inventory Management. Your title will be changed from Senior Researcher to Acting Inventory Supervisor, effective immediately. Wow. You may find this change sudden, but I have no doubt someone with a nut allergy like yourself will prefer to work alone in the inventory booth than out in the open where any dangerous pies may be waiting to hurt you. Perhaps some hard work will keep you from making any more unfounded HR complaints. Regards, Dr. Jules Marmont. And then Diana's like, this is BS, don't listen to him, you're coming back. Missing Blackrock. So this is Carla's station. Carla made the gun. Because she's the one who is the acting inventory supervisor. Sensitivity reminder. Nut allergies, yep. Pie day. Oh, because Jules brought in the pie, and then probably Carla got a nut allergy reaction, and then so this email got sent out, and then Jules reassigned her because she got allergic to his pie? Oh my god, this guy is a tyrant! He really is! That's insane. You want to give me any more ammo around here somewhere? No? Find someone on the lower levels. Get to the experiment site on sub-level 5. We have the level 3 keycard now. We could go back to some of the previous areas, I think, to check on stuff. If the elevator hasn't disappeared already, that is. Oh yeah, there's another. You're here. You're here. Do I care about you? Oh. The elevator's there. I kind of blocked it out. Whoa. Oh god. They don't come into the rooms, thankfully. Yeah, the elevator moved. I gotta move it back. I'm just gonna go if I can. Oh, they're coming out of the paintings directly. Go! 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 Can we go back to G? No.
No access back to the lobby.
We can do 4 and 5 now.
Only one way to go.
Let me just look at my map again, see
The
if...
shadow had changed Jules' mind to a hostile, paranatural entity. That made everything simpler. No arrest, no paperwork. I could put him down like the monster he was.
Sub-level 2.
Well, we still want to try to learn more. Yeah, there's a level 3 door here. Let's get it. Here too? Hey, dude, are you... No, other side. No, other side. I was on the right side. Just curious if he's... I don't think we can talk to him more, though. He won't talk to us more. He's on a roll. Don't break his rhythm. This door. Is that Dr. Darling? No, that's Jules.
Lane was found dead in his cell this morning.
Ooh.
It's an unfortunate setback. But when a door is closed, a window is opened.
Or something like that.
I believe that's the saying. Lane may be gone, but he left us with a goodbye present. A final piece of art. This piece is different. It's raw emotion, pure truth. He put everything he had into this one. Literally.
You killed him.
Every reading we take is off the charts. This is what we have been waiting for. It is the key. I will achieve what no one has before me. Not darling, that arrogant shit. Not my selfish harpy or the wife.
So, we have a painter and a painting that can talk. Clearly connected. But Lane was dead before any of this even happened.
That painting was the last
I never
painting.
needed any of them. The fools will finally see me for the genius I am.
Maybe that's one of, sort of a common thing with these supposed genius types. They are... Oh my god! Whoa! I didn't even see the thing! Holy crap! No, 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 no!
Why did I think that would work?
No, no, no! Oh, I was looking outside. I didn't even see. This is not how the story goes. I was like, oh, did the lights turn on outside? Didn't even see the dude in front of me.
Okay.
Yo, I just realized the paintings around the wall are melting. And that's what the guys are made out of. The more I look at them, the more they melt. See? Oh, this is scripted. This is scripted. Oh, let me get out of the room first, please. Woo! Woo! Yeah, I don't have my... I don't have that many bullets. Oh, jeez, jeez.
Finally! Something works on these bastards.
Yeah, there's a lot. I don't even want to look at the walls anymore, because... Yeah, see, it's okay now, but the more you look at it, the more they start melting, and I don't know if that means it's gonna come out or what. Interview room. From Jules Marmont to Project Ramnus staff. Status of Project Arbutus. As head of research of the Lake House, it is important that I am informed of all proceedings at this facility. Since the other Dr. Marmont is failing to provide me with details on her team's progress, I ask that you all seek information from members of her team. Anyone who comes to me with details on Project Arbutus' current progress will be rewarded. Regards, Dr. Jules Marmont. This is crazy. This is like... They're isolated here, no one from the oldest house is checking in, and they're just going drunk with power, and... It's not even about research anymore. It's more about the fight of it. The glory. They're going way overboard. Okay, so when you come back here, the elevator is actually over on this side, which makes no sense, but this is how it is. I believe on the 3rd floor. There's a few more rooms we can open too. No, no. I was wrong. It's this floor. It's over here. On this side, right? I don't want to look at the walls anymore. Anytime we see graffiti, it's not just abstract. If you look closely enough, there's actually people and all that. I don't have very much ammo of that though, so I don't really want to waste it too much. If we can outrun them, which we can most of the time, I'd rather do that. 2 level 2 doors. This is the typewriter room.
Level 3.
Yeah, okay, don't... Oh god. It's fine. None of them are typing anymore. What do we got here?
Water dripped from the ceiling as Diana stared at the folders stacked on her workstation. Each one was a branch of research. Drip. Some were thin, some thick. They represented years of her life, her work, dissecting the act of creation and examining the bloody pieces. Bringing in live subjects had been her idea. Drip. Bureau leadership denied their request. But after HQ went into lockdown, she took advantage of the chaos and got her artists. Jules had whined about the optics. Diana ignored him. Now in her office below the waterline of Cauldron Lake, she considered how to proceed. Jules was convinced the page they had found would come true. It promised disaster. A situation out of control. Impossible. Diana was always in control. Drip. Drip. She needed answers. She needed to quantify, to define, to control.
Is this an Alan Wake page or is it a typewriter page? Because this one isn't... It's not in a bag. They just left it lying on the desk there. Usually they're a little bit more careful about that kind of thing. So it makes me think. But I also feel like the typewriter progress that they had before just wasn't at this point. And I don't know if it'll ever be at this point. Because it definitely... Everything's all a callback to, you know, a recent hot topic with AI content generation and all. One more door there. Like, could you imagine something like Alan Wake 2 being made by an AI? Very difficult, right? Because it just seems so creative that... Yeah. People talk about how something typewriters, something Shakespeare, something monkey, but not really. Not really. Diana? No graffiti?
Jules' team has found new pages written by Wake. You must have gotten Rudolph Lane painting again. His bullshit pedestrian methodology cannot produce results before mine. I have to go faster, no matter the cost. We're still behind our projections. The more the machines can produce, the closer we can calibrate them to Wake's style. But proper calibration takes a lot of raw material and production is slow. No. We're changing directions. The hypothesis remains unchanged. Imitating Wake's writing style will allow us to generate art capable of linking with the threshold. Our live subject should match Wake's style much faster. People can be
Good luck with that.
calibrated just like a machine. You simply have to push the right buttons.
You can kind of see how they got married, why they got married. They are similar people in how they don't really have a bottom line when it comes to scientific experiments and ethics. To use art with a power, the shadow, we must first define art. Thesis: does a critic define what is art? Where do we find critics? Kidnap/lure in critics? Or the audience? Are we the audience? Must we like the art? What is the role of an artist? Who is an artist? If you believe you are an artist, are you one? Do you need to be good? Does quality matter? Well, these are all good questions. Define an artist: a drug-using bum, often wears a turtleneck and drinks red wine. Left-wing political views. Danger: if left-wing politics made real by the shadow, any right-wing artists? Not for abstract art or poems. No, these are good questions to think about. Does art need to be good before it counts as art? I like to think not. It's more about intention. It all goes back to intention, right? I think we already opened it. It doesn't really take it away. Okay, so we just go back. Wait, Did you... Where is the elevator now? Is it this way? Not particularly. I think we're going back the way we came from and then level 4. Stop trying to freak me out, man. I'm freaked out enough as it is. Oh my Jesus Christ, man. Dude, these grabs, they take all of your health. No, 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 no!
Why did I think that would work?
Ooh. This doesn't heal. Oh, it heals a little bit. Not enough, though. Only heals you back to the baseline. Yeah, I don't like that. Those grabs, I didn't even see the guy, and it just grabs you and you die. And I don't have much ammo left for that. Yeah, don't look. Oh, again! What? Oh, I guess they might come back after you go to the light or something. It's kind of lame. You can't fend off the attack, as far as I can tell. Oh, now I'm really dead. You better give me more supplies. Yep, level 4. Dr. Marmont's office. Oh, I feel like I'm starving for supplies. I'm still in Silent Hill control scheme mode. Gotta get used to this again. Whoa.
Mirror, please hold. Please
This is not
hold.
level 4.
Please hold. Please hold.
What do you want?
The Marmonts were holding a painter here. Rudolph Lane. Does that ring
Your
a bell?
painter.
I think you are, or were, Rudolph Lane.
A self-portrait! Make them see!
Look, I might be able to help you. But I need information, cooperation.
No brush! Just himself!
No cooperation, he says. Nothing at the end of the hallway. I don't know what you want from me. Oh!
Rudolph Lane was dying. Both murderer and victim. Red hues ran down his hands. Was it scarlet? Or cadmium? Too vivid to be maroon. Names don't matter, he decided. Color was pure. Inspiring. For the first time in years, he wanted to paint. A self-portrait. To say goodbye. No. To make them remember. To make them see what they did. He slapped his hands against the wall to steady himself. He began from there. No brush. Just himself. The strokes were crude, violent. The pain, misery, and hate he'd endured there. The fire in his eyes and hands and bones all spread into the shape of a man. It was quick. Natural. Like a heart attack. He slumped down to the floor, smiling at the anger he left smeared across the wall.
Oh, he painted a self-portrait. And that was the thing. Because by the end, they had ruined him. He was drugged up. Probably didn't even enjoy art anymore. A husk of his former self. Poor guy.
Sublevel 4.
The kind of research we're doing here, it's going so much against ethics, I wonder if it can even be used. Like, once we link back up with the oldest house again, can they even use this? I really liked some healing supplies if you have any of those. Which Dr. Marmont's office? Diana? Because Jules was on the ground floor. I think. I thought it was in water. I thought the place was drowning in water for a second. Hey, if someone tries to grab me, I'm really gonna die. I'm serious, man. Dang! I'm so peeved that that medical pack was completely wasted. Okay, thank you. But the flashbangs and stuff don't even work on the dude, right? That's why I haven't even been using it. I guess we can try, but oh, so many keys to keep track of. Okay. I mean, I should probably just use the pack now. What? The thing about Alan Wake in Control is that I can never tell if that's a bug or that's just how it is. I think we came from there? Nope. Oh, you could come from either way. I guess? Alright. Seems like taken territory. Would really like some supplies, thanks. Diana's area is much more filled with papers and stuff for the writings. Jeez. I really don't want to deal with it. Can you avoid it by not looking at it? I don't know if that's a thing. Some like rock samples and stuff. Oh, I think we have to go past it. See, this is just immediate. I can't do anything about it. We have to get grabbed? Oh my god. I'm just trying to live, man. And read, if you'll let me.
Diana sat in her office. A weak desk light kept the darkness around her at bay. The silence of the archive suited her. She scowled at a series of graphs when the room turned red. Alarms blared. Breach detected. Then the walls of the archives rumbled. A tremor in the bones of the facility. One by one, the red lights went dark as a wave of nothing poured in from all sides. Diana stood, but there was nowhere to run. The sheer depth of the darkness terrified her. She realized they had done this. Her and Jules. Their ambition. Their hatred. Her desk lamp flickered. In the brief moment before it all went dark, she thought of Jules' smile.
Too little, too late, maybe. Can I have a look at the map? Shifting geometry bullshit is right. Yeah. I just want to get to her office. Just trying to see if there's any med packs would be greatly appreciated. Where you going? Whoa! Whoa! Whoa, dude! Oh my goodness. I'm just panicking. Alright, come on, people. Get out of here. Whoa! Holy man. They are aggressive. Oh, come on, dude. I barely have any bullets. Just die. Wow, I don't feel like I'm playing on normal at all. Like, they're not... I barely have any supplies. Running out of guns, ammo and everything, and... It's getting pretty dangerous, I've gotta say. Not to mention, some guy's probably gonna grab me. Can I tell? I feel like the grabs are unavoidable, but are they? Is it possible to avoid? I'm trying to stay away from the walls. I don't want to deal with that. I don't know where I am. Dude. Anybody want to let me in? Oh! Hey. If I'm being real, I think these guys are a little bit annoying right now, like, because they just grab you and mandatorily take away your health. And I don't have a single med pack on me, so... it feels pretty rough. And they are scary. Definitely. But there's also a little bit of a annoyance right now. Oh, okay. Maybe let's get out of here. Oh dear God. Can I look around a little bit first before... Do you have any supplies here? No, Oh, there's computers and passwords. Okay. July 15, 2016, Project Arbutus. The definition of art, a study, by Diana. To truly comprehend the threshold within Cauldron Lake, we must first understand its attraction to art. However, even the definition of art is as varied as the range of crafts that fall under the name. To that end, we must open a track of research dedicated to defining and quantifying art, ultimately rendering the concept into a unit of measurement. To begin, let's not try to understand humanity's definition of art, but rather Cauldron Lake's preferences. Past cases of Cauldron Lake's threshold affecting reality have centered on writing. Cinematography is also suspected, though not directly confirmed. What about other mediums? We will need to test the viability of painting, poetry, music, photography, sculpting, dancing, and so on, not to mention the myriad of genres or methods within each medium. And what about the crafts outside of the most common artistic expressions? Does any act of creation on a high level of expertise merit the title of art, baking, woodworking, etc.? What about non-physical mediums? Why is music an art and philosophy not? Does something become art due to its medium, its quality, or perhaps simply through the intent of expression? I think it's that last one. Or an equation made out of all three? What would be the order of importance? What thresholds must each factor reach for the equation to succeed? I want to know your findings. What were your findings from that? May 12, 2021, follow-up report on Something Redacted. On the morning of the musician held at the lake house for research purposes was discovered missing from her cell. Security footage of the cell from the night before was damaged by electrical interference of an undetermined nature. Known professionally as have produced a song called 60 Breaths. Oh, the song playing right now. During her time at the lake house, that was considered very promising as research material by Dr. Marmont, and Dr. Marmont somehow used her song to orchestrate her escape. Efforts to find were brief, with any wider search considered an unacceptable risk to the lake house's mandate of confidentiality. Action to be taken. A. An investigation is currently ongoing as to whether any staff at the lake house were involved in the disappearance of B. An investigation is currently ongoing as to whether the subject used the song they created as a means of escape. C. All materials related to and work produced by will be stored in the archive for future reference. D. Online checks for the public reappearance of are to be performed weekly. Known web addresses associated with in the past. Known addresses with para-utilitarian/AWE activity. This houseofdreams.blogspot.com. Sirensociety.io. Blessed, etc. For the up-to-date full list, refer to blah blah blah. Well, they left those addresses there on purpose, so they probably... I think this is a Poe album, right? Poe did some music for the first Alan Wake. Did they do some for the second one? Let me try visiting that address. This houseofdreams.blogspot.com. Oh, there's a bunch of poems. It's like it's a blog site, and there's a bunch of different poems on it from over 10 years ago, from 2012. Oh, interesting. What's Siren Society? Sirensociety.io. You found your way here. Welcome. How do we reach you? Oh, I don't know what this is, but there's I think you can put your email here to subscribe to something. What is this? It doesn't say anything on the website, so I can't tell. This there's a Siren Society subscription list. Okay. This song has just been playing here forever.
September 13th, 2023. Notes regarding the concept of the tortured artist. A romanticized image of the sensitive artistic temperament, yes. But there may be truth in the cliche. It's no secret Rudolph Lane has been unhappy here for years. but the aggregate data shows his art's viability score trending upward over time.
Viability score. Whatever that means.
If Jules hadn't neglected to hold regular psychological exams, then we could have quantified the subject's emotional state, creating a sort of distress rating to compare against the art's score. I'll make this a sub-goal of my study of Edward Booker. Once we set the variables and establish a control reading of his art and mental state, then we can begin inducing negative emotion. Limited food and water, perhaps.
Wow!
An increasingly tight living space. This is how Jules lost his subject, though. Need to be careful not to leave any sharp objects in Booker's cell.
Wow. She's trying to quantify and, like, numerize everything, but I don't know if you can do that for art, really. At least she recognizes, hey, maybe this is kind of messed up. I'm doing the same thing that made us lose the other patient.
The lake house was underwater. The Marmont's ambitions had finally been realized. Jules had dangled the painting like a lure and hooked an ocean. Their machines couldn't hold it. A fault in the system. The water rushed in, filled it until it was ready to burst. All their successes and failures had led them here. The work had made them into monsters, but the lake house was still theirs. It always would be. They could feel an outsider trespassing in their labs. "I know you're here," they called out to the dark. They hunted floor by floor. They wouldn't let the intruders stop their progress. This was their home, their beloved tomb beneath the waves.
Don't call it a tomb. Oh. I don't even know who's saying this. Oh god. See, usually they have the little plastic bag around the page.
Underwater.
So that one page that wasn't like that, I don't know what that was about. Password. It's actually bright enough to read this time. 685? They gave up on the puzzles, they're just giving you the passwords outright. Official complaint from Greenberg to Watterson. To Watterson? Hello, Dr. Marmont. I received your formal complaint about Jules' behavior. You claim he is maliciously keeping research materials away from your team, but he says they have simply been misplaced. I understand you are frustrated, but I recommend giving his team a week or so to find the pages and return them to your team. If this issue persists at that point, then let's discuss your desire to escalate this issue. Does that sound agreeable? Sincerely, Harry Kingston. Did they mess up the names on this email? Let's see. Abandoned project archived. From Jules to Diana. Diana, considering the details on the new page we have found, I believe we need to abandon the research into Alan Wake's writing. We must not endanger our staff. Wow, sounds reasonable. That was back in March. Don't pretend like you were worried about them, Jules. You're just looking out for your own ass. The fact that the pages are detailing future events means they are the correct method. We have to learn how to harness their power and dictate events to meet our goals, not Wake's, whatever those may be. The ATDs are producing better and better results. We just need to keep doing the work. Well, understanding how all that works is one thing, but it sounds like you want to do it. What do you want to do with it? Even if you manage to get this working, what's your goal? You're just scientists, right? Because it doesn't sound like you're just scientists anymore. No, Diana. I'm looking at the page right now. Constant imbalance, out of control, a crack in the lake house. If we continue this research, we will lose our facility. Perhaps more than that. What is the point in succeeding if we're dead? I am a head of research here, and I forbid you from proceeding. You can't forbid anything. You're not going to keep me from the most important work of my life. If you're too much of a coward to keep pushing ahead, then I'll finish what we set out to do here alone. We have plenty of ongoing lines of research. I suggest you pick one and leave Wake's writing to me. You always needed me more than I needed you. Damn. Diana's the riskier one here. Letter from Darling. This is from 5 years ago. Diana, I just received a letter from Darling about a request you made to bring in live subjects. What were you thinking? Do you know how that looks? Jules. What did he say? Was it approved? No, he refused. You know protocol does not allow this sort of thing. And he says he will be making a trip to the lake house to check in on us soon. Like we're children. This is very bad for our reputation, Diana. please, if you have an idea like this, come to me first. So they just did it without approval. Was she diligently changing her password every day? Well, we didn't find anyone on the lower levels here. Now what? Now what? Oh, you want to kick me back outside already? Jeez. I don't know where we are, man. Which way did we come from? The other way, right? Ammo? Stuff? Wait, I don't think we can leave here. Are we just gonna leave? Yeah, we can't go. Let me out, let me out. Whoa, 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 which way am I going? I think we're meant to just go back the way we came from. Is there really no more here? Because I'm not keen on going back the way we came from. December 15, 2017, Annual Report Threshold Study. Progress in the Lake House's directive to understand and suppress the Cauldron Lake threshold has improved this year. Research in the areas of threshold energy detection and measurement have made great strides. See reports, allowing us to work with the Investigations Department in the construction of an early warning system near the shores of Cauldron Lake. Exploring the relationship between the shadow and the sources of light continues to be difficult without active threshold manifestations to test against. We have one right now in 2023. Additional means of containment and offensive measures against the shadow have similarly been difficult to develop without an active AWE, though theoretical research continues. Research into threshold suppression techniques is ongoing, with no clear determination regarding their viability possible at this time. The team has been testing counter-frequency projection in the vicinity of Cauldron Lake, with all findings being sent to Dr. Darling as requested. In summary, 2017 has been a successful year with further promising breakthroughs predicted for 2018. Went back when things used to be normal. September 12, 2020, research mandate. Before Dr. Darling was lost in the lockdown of the oldest house, he tasked the Lake House with discovering the nature of the shadow and its ability to convert art into reality. During our diligent research into this phenomena, it has become clear that Darling was not dreaming big enough, which leads us to the new goal of the Lake House and its talented staff, to create a stable connection between the Cauldron Lake threshold and our own dimension. Threshold traversal has only ever been possible inside the oldest house and occasionally during altered world events, though this is often an involuntary process. The shadow's known attraction to art provides us the perfect opportunity to create the world's first controlled bridge between dimensions that can be safely traversed in either direction. A laboratory will be built on sublevel 5, where experimentation relating to linking with the threshold will be performed. This location will take full advantage of our proximity to Cauldron Lake. In this laboratory, we will simultaneously develop machinery that can connect with the AWE site in the lake and use art as a focal point to create the bridge. Precise methods are yet to be determined, though teams will be soon formed to explore processes involving art as a dimensional anchor, reality manipulation via art, and machine-assisted coupling. So we know there's a lab on sublevel 5 to do with all this. Oh dear God. Oh! Oh jeez, man! Did we need that? If we didn't need that, I'd like it... I don't know, did we need it? He was right there. Oh, oh. Oh! No, you're not talking? Do we have new documents to read?
This doesn't look like Lane's style. A different artist?
Oh god. February 26th. From Darling to Dr. and Dr. Marmont. Something to get you started. I couldn't stop thinking about this new direction for the lake house after I got back to New York. I hope pivoting to researching
He booked the lab. Some big experiment tomorrow. I can't find the details anywhere. That bastard is hiding them. All those years, he steals credit from my ideas and my work, and now he's scared of being plagiarized? Oh, that is really fucking rich, Jules. Oh, and he's reportedly misplaced the manuscript pages I need for my work. Suddenly, the exact pages that I need to reference have just vanished. He is actively impeding critical bureau research. I mean, if he can do that, then what is stopping me from going down to that lab? And I don't know, just inverting the amplifiers or misaligning the receivers or both. It's the same thing in principle. He booked the lab. Some big experiment tomorrow.
Hey, I'm just gonna skim read this.
Details anywhere. That bastard is hiding them. All those years, he steals credit from my ideas.
Darling is telling them to research something specific, and he gave those drawings to them.
Oh, that is really
Test for any reaction they may trigger with a shadow. Still don't like how unscientific that name is. You can designate the artist as P6 in your records.
Suddenly, the exact pages that I need to reference have just vanished.
I can't read when she's yelling in my ear. Can you please stop?
I mean, if he can do that, then what is stopping me from going down to that lab? And I don't know, just inverting the amplifiers or misaligning
Someone falling.
the receivers or both. It's the same thing in principle.
Pull the light switch cord. Yeah.
He booked the lab.
A light
Some
switch
big
cord.
experiment tomorrow. I can't find the details anywhere. That bastard is hiding them.
There is an elevator over there
All
now.
those years, he steals credit from my ideas and
Quick
my
lesson
work,
on light switch
and now
cords.
he's scared of
If
being
you find one,
plagiarized.
pull it 3
that is
times.
really fucking
Yes.
rich, Jules. Oh, and he's reportedly misplaced the manuscript pages I need for my.
The Ocean View Motel is a dimensional intersection. The doors from the lobby can lead anywhere, but I didn't end up in the lobby this time, which was definitely unusual.
Estevez is pretty acquainted. Pretty calm about this. From Lake View back to Ocean View. Hey, this is the oldest house, isn't it? Oh dear goodness. The building, the oldest house building.
Panopticon. But the Panopticon is a headquarters. Yeah.
I'm outside in a forest. The sun is shining. Birds are calling. I feel dirt beneath my feet. A breeze.
Can I see the map? Yeah, I can, but
I'm in a forest.
I'm not in the map.
Face. Birds are flying past. Leaves rustle in the wind. In a forest. Not here. Sunlight. Trees are everywhere. A field of flowers. Not here. Not here. Not here.
P6. P6. Dylan?
In a forest, the sun is shining, birds are calling. I feel dirt beneath my feet, a breeze. Everything smells like rain.
His hair's grown back.
I'm in a forest, sunlight on my face. Birds are flying past, leaves rustle in the wind. In a forest,
P7 is Jesse, right?
trees are everywhere.
Oh god, what does any of this mean?
Not here, not here. I'm in a forest, the sun is shining. I'm outside in a forest.
Oh, can I talk to you?
Shining.
Maybe on the front.
Smells like rain. I'm not here. I'm in a forest. Sunlight on my face.
There seems to be a
Leaves are
speech bubble icon, but I can't access it.
not here. Sunlight. Trees are everywhere. A field of flowers. Not here. Not here. Not here.
How do I access it?
Sun is shining.
Here we go.
I'm outside.
I'm Agent Kiran Estevez, Federal Bureau of Control. Identify yourself.
It's quiet.
Who are you?
It's been a long time since I've seen anyone.
There's a sign over there for the Panopticon. The Panopticon's only in New York, in HQ. Is this the oldest house?
I think that's where I am.
So you are inside the oldest house.
So are you?
Is anyone else alive?
I can't.
It's a waste of time. This is an FBC containment unit. Why is the Bureau detaining you?
I'm where I belong.
Everyone I meet here is either a painting or a paracriminal. Hey, this is important. FBC headquarters went dark 4 years ago. What exactly happened in there?
We were attacked. It was asleep. No, no, not again. Not yet. No, 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 no.
Hey, stay with me. Stay with me.
Okay. Okay.
What attacked the oldest house? I need to know.
Something's changing. Outside. Can you feel it? I can hear it. It's getting worse. You can't stay, can you?
Hold on. I need to know if I can.
Whoa, whoa.
Tell Jesse I tried. I really did.
Oh. Oh. They're tying it back to Control 2, probably.
Is that really the oldest house? I felt wrong
Book the
somehow.
lab. Some big experiment tomorrow. I can't find the
At least my voice
details
is back to
anywhere.
normal.
Yeah, that was pretty freaky.
Bastard is hiding them.
Hold on. So this is
All
talking
those
about...
years, he steals credit
This is
for my
Dylan?
ideas and my work, and now he's scared of being plagiarized.
Yeah, the artist is
That
designated
really
P6.
fucking rich, Jules.
I can't read it
Oh, he's
properly when she's yelling in my
reportedly
ear.
misplaced the manuscript pages I need for my work.
Maybe let's GTFO now? But I'm curious if you have any bullets or anything like that, because I am like mega low. Not on bullets, but if you gave me a med pack, I would be very appreciative. You don't want to give me anything though. Fine, be that way. Be that way. Well, that was eerie. That was like a... randomly got to see Dylan for a quick cameo. Estevez hasn't met Jesse yet. Ooh.
Oh, Jesus. 1, 2, 3.
Sublevel 5.
I know, right? I'm just trying to stay alive here. Threshold experimentation.
Hell.
Jules?
The Marmonts had opened the door into Cauldron Lake's threshold. It was forced. It was unstable. Shutting the experiment down was the only option.
That easy? Damn it. Oh, he's taken. Oh! Oh? Well, we haven't seen Diana being taken yet. That's what I thought. Oh. Is that a black rock? Oh. Oh, that's... Wait, she's not okay either. Is she? Okay, she can do that. You shut down the experiment. Oh no.
Typical fucking Mormons.
Would you like to... I have no health there. I can't do this. Oh my goodness.
Nowhere to run. Where'd she go?
Okay, I am so dead. She's there. Oh dear God.
Why did you idiots think this was a good idea?
Hurry up. Estevez! Oh, jeez. Let's go.
I know what the Marmonts did to Rudolph Lane. I will do whatever I can to make sure this kind of thing doesn't happen again.
A putrid weight he could never wash away!
The Marmonts are dead.
I can't make it up to you, though.
I don't know if that's any sort of consolation, but it's done.
The pain, it was all over him!
The threshold is tearing itself apart. I need to shut this down. Look, I'm sorry. I know you didn't make a choice here. It's not fair, but I have to shut this threshold down before it fractures.
It was unfair for him, but I don't know what else we could have done.
Agent Estevez stood in the forest just outside of Bright Falls. She watched her team detain Alan Wake and Ilmo Koska, stuffing them into black SUVs. She realized this was the moment Wake had been writing in the vision she had seen. The story was coming true. She pushed the thought out of her head. It had been a good tip, a way to find Wake. Nothing more.
We're so close to him.
Alan Wake!
Oh.
After the Threshold event collapsed, I was back at Cauldron Lake.
Ed.
But for a moment, I was somewhere else. I saw Alan Wake there. He was writing about me finding him in Bright Falls, in the woods. It was a good tip. I called the surviving members of my team, and I told them to meet me there. You know, these cases, they never get less ambiguous or easier. This one, this was tough. Because protocol says entities like the Taken are monsters, threats. But the Marmonts were monsters way before the Shadow got to them.
Mm-hmm.
So at the end of the day, what's the difference?
End of Lake House. Oh, that was, yeah, interesting little story from the world of Alan Wake while all the crap from the main plot was happening. I think Remedy's stance on AI, the role of AI in the creation of art is pretty clear. It makes me wonder when this was written, because it feels like AI started really becoming a hot topic when ChatGPT was made to the public, which was like about 2 years ago or so. Yeah, so this concept of the DLC might be fairly recent. I only realized it when I was editing later, but the writer guy, Ed Booker and Tamitha Booker, were the couple that were in the main game. It's the people who found Nightingale's body to begin with, right? And then they were talking about it in the diner. Nice to see them make an appearance again. Yeah, it was an enjoyable little thing, although kinda on the short end, I think. If I didn't read the documents and stuff, I feel like it would be probably around maybe 2 hours or even less. So it's a pretty small thing that I think if you were playing the main game and then you played this alongside it, it would be like, oh yeah, this is an interesting little side thing. But coming back to it, it feels like, oh, it's not quite enough. And the writing level is very high as per usual for a Remedy game. Although gameplay mechanic, technicalities wise, the paint monster guy was definitely very close to veering on being just straight up annoying, as opposed to being scary, because of the way they grab you and just take all of your health. And yeah, I don't know about that. And then we just didn't get enough medkits at the end there either, so that part made it a little bit frustrating, but overall this thing is short enough that it was alright, I think. Feels very appropriate that an art-housey studio like Remedy are the ones making a story commenting on AI and all that. I feel like their fan base would definitely... It's the group of people who would agree with that kind of thing. The way the Marmonts, being scientists, they just didn't really have any appreciation for art. To them it was content. It was content to be studied, to be analyzed, to be quantified. Yeah, that's just not how art is, right? I never really thought about what counts as art, but I do agree with some of the ideas put forth by the documents there, in particular the one about how art requires intention. I think that's a pretty good way to sum it up. It's not about how nicely made it was, how technically polished it is, but if someone wants to create art, then it is art. Ever since ChatGPT opened the floodgates, I feel like AI is going to be a topic that comes up in our lives forever and ever from now on. So I guess we'll see what happens in the future. I guess this is going to be it for Alan Wake 2 for now, and from Remedy until Control 2 comes out. Oh, they have a multiplayer game coming out next year, right? Firebreak? Not much of a multiplayer channel here, but I will definitely be keeping an eye on it just to see what it's all about. But that'll be it until Control 2 as our next main thing, probably. Alright, had good fun with the Alan Wake 2 Lake House DLC. Thank you for joining me. Hope you enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed playing it. And I will see you all in another place in another time. Bye!